So the time has come to actually do my first outdoor 5K, and that will go down on the 4th of July. Today's the 3rd. I'm shooting this, and I'm on the treadmill here at Bowls. You know, just a few years ago, I was 470 pounds. I've lost 173 pounds. I'm a former pro athlete. My goal was to, you know, get out and be able to do some running again. I spent 12 years on a pro wrestling tour. Was in great shape back then. Gained 190 pounds on insulin. So this is going to be a great lesson for anyone who is trying to do something as a type 2 diabetic and wondering, is there a bright light at the end of the tunnel? And let me tell you, there is. You know, I will probably run about an hour to an hour and 10 minutes tomorrow. And when I say run, it's walk run. I do this every Sunday on the treadmill, but this is the first time I'm actually going to go outdoors and do it. You know, running is great because it burns glucose. I'm a big guy, so I want to protect myself while I do this, which is why I like to run on a treadmill. You get a little bounce. Make sure you have good shoes. So we're going to go together and do a 5K on the 4th of July here in Los Angeles. And yes, as a type 2 diabetic, you can do things like this and have fun while you're doing it. Let's get going. All right, so next step, checking in. Got here, got my stuff here, my shirt here, probably won't fit, but that's okay. And you know, they have shoes for sale that from, I guess, the running store. So that's kind of interesting. I wear New Balance, so I don't think they have them. They're probably not my size and style, but it's kind of cool they have them. I like this. Okay. Rolling up to the 5K this morning, and it looks like they got a little row of vendors, and of course they have the porta potties. So hopefully we won't be using those today. Here we go. All right, by the way, this is pretty cool. You know, I took pre-workout before I came down, but I didn't know that they had all this stuff here. This is really, really cool. Apples, bananas, energy drinks, Zico, water. I think, is that owned by Jesse Itzler, who had a great book called Living with a Seal, where David Goggins went and lived with him. Anyways, this is what's happening at the start of the 5K. So I encourage you to get out and do some fun things like this. Get healthy. Let's go. Okay, coming up to the halfway point, and feel pretty good. Walking and running. It's super cool. I've seen there are guys that do this in 15 minutes. I mean, it's amazing to me. But we're gonna turn the corner here, and all right, it's the home stretch. Well, not really, but mentally. Hope you're having some fun too. Let's go get healthy. Type 2 diabetes holds nobody back. Here we go, coming up to the finish line. Yeah, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go, baby. First 5K, my boy Tom with me. Let's do it. I talked him into this like last night. Unlike me, he trained. How much you trained for this, Tom?
Well, I did the Jello shots back there.
Yeah, he did 2 Jello shots. How do you like them apples? All right, here we go. All right, so finished 1 hour and 2 minutes. My first official outdoor 5K. I did a virtual one. Remember that one at the Hollywood Studios? This one's in Redondo Beach. I've got another one coming up on July the 19th. I'm going to do. It's in Venice, and it's a Venice Pier, Venice Beach. So if you're interested in coming out and having some fun, join us. My buddy Tom jumped in today, and I just talked him into it at the last minute. But it was great. We walked, we ran, we told old-time bodybuilding stories and things like that. But really, the fact of the matter is, I was 470 pounds on a serious note. I thought, man, this is the end. And I could literally walk 5 minutes on a treadmill on my what I call my comeback tour. And, you know, it's been a journey, and I'm loving every single minute of it. This is very addicting, and I think it's my new habit, and there's nothing wrong with having a healthy habit. I'm super excited. So if you've got type 2 diabetes, if you're a type 2 diabetic, please don't let anything hold you back. Get out, do a little running, have some fun with all of this, because man, this go around only happens once, and let's make the most of it. And at the end of the day, let's make reversing type 2 diabetes cool. I own a wellness company. We reverse type 2 diabetes in people. I'll put a link down below. If you need help, hit me up. Even if you don't jump into one of my programs, if I can answer any questions, I'm happy to do that. But let's go, and let's not be held hostage to type 2 diabetes. Let's make it happen. A great way to finish off a 5K, jumping a cold plunge with the Blue Man group of ducks. So that's exactly what's going down next. Let's go. All right, final thoughts on the 5K yesterday. As a 300-pound runner, it was great. I felt so good when I got home. I jumped in my cold plunge for reduce the inflammation. Last night with a massager up and down my legs, and it was really good. I'll do some red light therapy tonight. I'll get in the cold plunge again today. I'm walking it out on the treadmill and back at Gold's, and I'm going to and just have a good walk. Like, just let's get the legs stretched out and stuff like that. And I can't wait to do my next one. I actually reached out to Casey Neistat, who's inspired me to do all this stuff. And I told him I've got to quit watching his videos. So, you need to find your person who inspires you. And Casey's videos on his running is what inspired me. He's a friend of mine. And, it's just, I was 473 pounds. And to lose all that weight and be able to do that, it really just want to spread the message. You don't have to be, captured by type 2 diabetes. You can live a full life and go get stuff done. Again, from 473 pounds to running a 5K. I mean, I can't even tell you how that felt. And I'm a former pro athlete. I mean, I gained 190 on insulin, my story, right? Gained 190 pounds on over 7,000 units of insulin, completely insulin-free. And I help others reverse their type 2 diabetes. I'll put a link down below if you need some help. But that's not the point of this video. This video was just to inspire you to go do something and get something done, because we can all get healthier and we don't have to be held captive by anything. It's only in our head where we create these limitations. So stop creating these limitations and go. So did a back workout today. Monday I'm going to take completely off and get some rest for my body. I'll do shoulders tomorrow, and then I might do a light jog tomorrow on the treadmill. We'll see how I feel. But all in all, pretty good. I'll do a little cold plunging today. I'll do some more cold plunging tomorrow, and we'll make sure that we're ready to go for the next one. There's another one July 19th, so I might try to jump into that. I may be in New York, but I'm not sure yet. So let's get focused. Let's get a goal, and let's go get it. But I'm telling you, it was so much fun. I mean, just the atmosphere, everything. I highly recommend, if you can do it, make sure you check with your doctor, but make sure, if you can, you do something. Let's go.